hello, everybody, and welcome to day 11 of the Summer of Self Love. And I'm so happy to be here with you today on this 11th day of the challenge because today we're talking about a subject that is near and dear to my heart and yours too, which is our womb. Your womb is more than physical space. She is a sacred temple, a pulsing center of wisdom, power, and divine flow. And long before you were told to think it through, your womb already knew. She is the seat of your creation, your deep knowing, your wild voice. And when we return to her, we return to ourselves. And in fact, our womb is considered to be our first brain. And womb intuition is special in that it is sufficient unto itself. The womb energy is the only intuitive energy in the body that is not interpreted by the brain. Our third eye energy and our heart energy both are mediated by what we think about and how we our rational brain. The womb isn't. Okay? So we can say to ourselves, my womb is a wellspring of creativity and intuition. This is not just an affirmation, it is a reclamation, a remembrance that your power does not come from the outside, it flows from within, from the deep waters of your womb. And if you remember that the sacral chakra, the womb chakra, is the water center of our bodies. And so it's very natural for emotions, for flow, for ease, for abundance, all to be linked with that sacral chakra, with the womb. So now here are three questions to stir in your cauldron. When I when have I felt most creative, intuitive, or in flow? What was happening in my body and energy at that time? Reconnect to those moments when your inner voice felt clear, your ideas felt alive, and your body felt open. That was your womb whispering to you. Where in my life am I disconnected from my womb's wisdom? And what would it mean to return to that wisdom? Are there places where you've silenced your knowing or ignored your nudges? What would it look like to listen again? And this just reminds me, I just got a new Sacred Womb Reboot client. And one of the things that I was reminded of today was that our womb really does know. And that when we disconnect ourselves from that energy, either through lived traumas, birth traumas, giving birth traumas, surgeries, abortions, any kind of cutting of womb energy, we really need to reconnect with that energy in order to feel complete and whole. A lot of times you get to a certain age, even menopause, perimenopause, and you start to feel disconnected from that womb energy. It's a natural progression, but it also doesn't mean that you have to, go willingly into that dark night where you allow that disconnection to be complete. So it is really time to reclaim those energies or to never let them loose in the first place if you don't have to, right? So the next question you want to ask yourself is, what practices or rituals help me stay rooted in my sacred feminine energy? That might be movement, journaling, sound, yoni steaming, or simply resting with one hand on your belly. And if you're going to rest with one hand on the belly, that should be the right hand. Okay? If you can. Okay? Name and honor your ways of remembering. What ways do you remember your connection with your womb that have absolutely nothing to do with birth, childbirth, or anything else like that? What ways do you honor your womb energy? Do you listen to your womb energy, right? Do you feel deeply connected with her? And if not, isn't it time now to reconnect? I have a moth in my house. Get out of here, moth. Yikes. Oi. So now let's have our closing blessing. May you honor your womb as a wellspring, ever flowing, never empty. May your creativity rise like breath and your intuition guide you home. You are the vessel, the oracle, the creatrix, and it all lives within you. And so I'm going to offer you two different ways to connect with your womb energy. If you're ready to awaken your creative essence and live a womb led life, please join me for Cracking the Creativity Code, which is a journey to unleash your sacred power through divine feminine principles. And you can also, I'm going to put it in the chat one more time for you to be able to see the link, copy the link, or however you would like to connect with this energy. Remember, the price is going up on Sunday. So if you've been on the fence, if you haven't been decided, if you're like, should I, shouldn't I, what am I doing here, right? Now's the time to decide. Now, going from $47 to $97 may not break the bank, but only those people who are ordering before Sunday will be able to have that added on ignition call with me to get them started on their process and their program. So I hope that you will be able to take a look, decide for yourself if this is something that really is calling to you right now to develop and to embrace your creativity in new ways, and not just for creative endeavors, but to create the life, the love, the work that you desire in your life. And the second thing I'd like to offer you, and I want you to be able to contact me directly um, through social media, or to give me a call or text me, whatever. And that is, if you are feeling truly disconnected from the wisdom, the intuition, the guidance of your womb, there is no time like now to reconnect. There is no time like now to recreate that link, to reclaim that energy that is yours, that is your birthright. As a woman, as a human, it is your birthright to be connected with the sacred energies of your own body. And if you feel that you are disconnected from that energy, and by that I mean, do you feel kind of run down all the time for absolutely no reason and there's no medical reason for it whatsoever? Do you feel as if you're disconnected from your intuition, like you're thinking, well, is something a good idea for me to do or whatever, and you get no feeling of guidance one way or the other? Okay. Do you feel stuck or stagnant in your life because no energy is moving? That flow, that natural watery flow, has dissipated from your body, leaving you just feeling kind of dried out and empty. Are you having difficulties with your menstrual cycle? These are all indications that you are disconnected from your womb energies, and that my sacred womb reboot may be a way to reconnect with these energies that have gone lost, stolen, or strayed, and that you need to reconnect with in a powerful way that will move your life forward in the direction that you wish to go, and that you will reclaim who you are and what you desire to bring forward in your life and move you in that direction. So please feel free to contact me at d@dsavoie.com. That's DEE at DEESAVOIE.com, or through the social media where you're finding this post, and let me know if this sounds like something that could really benefit you, because that's why I do this, is to really help women connect with the energies that they have lost. And let me tell you, this process was born from my own need to clear my own womb energy because my life was stuck and stagnant and not going anywhere once upon a time. And it's through my own efforts to revitalize, and reclaim my own energy that this process was born. So if you are feeling like this might be of benefit to you, please, once again, contact me at deesavoie.com or through the social media where you find this post, and we can get you started on that process, or at least point you in the right direction of what you may be needing in your life right now to get you moving forward in ways that you haven't before. So I thank you once again for joining me on day 11 on the summer of self love. And I will talk to you very soon because you'll see me again tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Have a great night. And there's more coming tomorrow.